Good afternoon, Virgo, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the latter half of the year, starting from the summer solstice that occurred on June the 20th to the winter solstice in December. I have already shuffled your decks and cut your decks, and I've shuffled them all 7 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date June the 20th, 2024. That way we can dive right in. All right, we are starting off with the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is quick moving energy. So because it is a sword, there can be communications coming in, maybe invitations via email, via mail, communications involving opportunities perhaps being offered to you. So this could be a business partner, this could be a job opportunity, maybe you're being headhunted, maybe you are being noticed on social media, maybe you are pursuing things on social media like YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or something like that. Maybe you are looking for clients, maybe you're doing some sort of advertising that you are hearing back. You're getting some information coming back, some communication coming back from you. Okay, and there's like writing, so I'm like, this is like swift moving change as well. So the Knight of Wands can be swift moving change. Just make sure that you are going over any documents. You see how there is like newspaper text on her dress, or it could be like contract or something. What does it say actually? It says the right is worth the cost, something like that. Okay, and I don't really want to read, like, it's like really fragmented there. So, but like if it's a contract or something, the Knight of Swords can be a warning to not rush into things. On a normal Rider-Waite deck, this knight is riding a horse, and the horse has like, he's moving really, really fast. So this can be indicating of fast moving changes, but he's kind of rushing. He's kind of like really overzealous, and the horse has like this face of like being scared, like he's like, slow down, like, can we slow down please? Like, so just be mindful if there are any contracts that you are signing, any agreements that you are signing, that you go over it with a fine-tooth comb. Maybe seek out some advice, like get some other people to read it. Make sure every T is crossed, every I is dotted, and make sure that everything is in it that you agree with, okay? And check the fine print, because if there's deadlines, if people are making you sign it very quickly, just say you need a week or something to look over it more thoroughly, okay? That there's nothing wrong with that. It's probably encouraged for both sides' sake. Okay, but there is some movement forward. The end of no, this is not about a week. This is not, I don't know if I mentioned that this is this week. This is for the later half of the year. Sorry about that. So swift moving changes coming in for the rest of the year. Maybe more clients, more invitations. You're moving forward. And on a normal Rider-Waite deck, actually, the knight is the only one that's facing backwards. Okay, going back to the past. So you're encouraged right now, Virgo, to keep going forward. Okay, don't go back to the past. Don't go backwards, despite it might become even overwhelming, the fast moving changes that you are experiencing. So it might even be unexpected. Okay, so if it is overwhelming, just practice some grounding. The swords can be quite ethereal, so a lot in your head. So you might want to practice some grounding to kind of keep yourself level-headed during this latter half of the year, because of the swift moving changes. It might be a lot too overwhelming. That's why you say you might want to move back to the past, to how your life was before, but you need to just push through it, because you're painting the canvas to the rest of your life. You are in control of how everything works out here. Okay, you are in control of how fast you go. Like, you are steering the horse. Remember that. Okay, and so if things don't feel right to you, you have the power to step back, but just make sure you're not going backwards. Okay. Then we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is a gentleman, is a king that can be quite emotional inside. He does experience his emotions quite deeply, like we see here. There's the ocean. His depths of his emotion can be quite vast. Okay, but he has control over them. So despite any of these swift changes happening here in the latter half of the year, you are remaining in control of your emotions. He doesn't allow any turbulent waters around him, like any chaotic, fast moving changes to interfere with his emotional state. He has very good emotional regulation, and he can come across as being quite stoic at times. So people can't really tell if he's being bothered or he's stressed out or anything. But he is in control of his emotions. It's not like he's masking it. He's actually in control. Focusing on things that you can change as opposed to things that you cannot change. So that might be part of the fast moving momentum and the change that is coming in for you, is trying to focus on how you can channel those emotions into being productive for you so that you can be in control over your situations more. Okay, so you're not wasting time and energy freaking out about things that are out of your control. Things that are in your control, you are finding how you can put things into action to remedy the situation. This king is also the most psychic and the only king that dabbles really in any occult magic or any occult knowledge, seeks out occult knowledge. Now, occult does not mean evil. It does not mean negative. It means hidden or secret. So you may be experiencing like swift moving changes coming in for you, or even communication coming in for you from your higher self. You might be developing your psychic abilities, your clairvoyance, your clairsentience, your clairaudience, telepathy. These things might be becoming more heightened during the latter half of the year, my dear Virgo. Okay, so you might be channeling information from entities that you work with, gods, goddesses, archetypes, different forms of consciousness that perhaps are working with you, your spirit guides, your spirit team, your higher self, like I mentioned. Okay, the universe, you are the universe, right? So perhaps you are tuning in and you are channeling information, and this is allowing you, and this is what is helping you to remain calm in times that perhaps other people might be more prone to be emotionally reactive. All right. And then we have the sun. So on the other side of all of this forward moving, swift change and perhaps tumultuous or what's the word? Like wavy, like rock, not, oh my gosh, what's going on here? Like tumultuous waters, okay? So tumultuous environments. On the other side of this is very, wow, I'm just losing my train of thought here. I really apologize. Is positive outcomes, okay? I don't know what's going on with me. So the sun is shining on you, and I feel that the sun is part of this illumination that you are experiencing with respect to your psychic abilities and your extrasensory abilities being heightened right now. Things are being exposed to you. The world as it stands is being exposed. And you are uncovering truth. The sun is shining a light on things for you that were perhaps buried deep in the recesses of occult knowledge, or deep in the recesses of your own psyche and your own subconscious. Okay, so this is going to be a very spiritual second half of the year for you. You are uncovering aspects of the sun is shining a light and uncovering aspects of yourself that have been hidden and been lying dormant for quite some time. You are quite magical, Virgo, and you have a lot of abilities that you're going to be tapping into during this latter part of the year here. Now, what was standing out to me before, there were like birds here as well. We have a bird feather right here too, and she is covering her eye. And what I'm getting with all of this is about occult knowledge. Like, you're seeking out, like the communication is coming to you. You're able to seek out information, which is also swords. This is also feathers, right? People used to write with feathers. You're seeking out information, and it is helping you soar through life with more ease and with more of a lighthearted demeanor, because you're able to communicate with your higher consciousness and with your spirit team. Okay, it might be overwhelming for you, but you're kind of enjoying this at the same time. It is making you feel more free as a bird, and you're enjoying the process. All right, let's keep going. With the Knight of Swords, we have the Three of Wands. So more birds here too. And, you know, seagulls here. Seagulls are opportunists, right? We have seagulls with like the water. So we have water here. We have another ship as well. You're navigating your unconscious here, I feel. And the Three of Wands, when I pair it with the Knight of Swords, now I'm going back to the original interpretation that I had of communications coming in with respects to some opportunities for you. Now, these opportunities for you can be based on your spiritual gifts that you're becoming more in tune with, or they could you could be developing these occult gifts and being like the seagull, being an opportunist and seeking out business ideas here and on social media, because we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so whatever this is, on this Three of Wands, the ship is coming in. So something that you've been waiting for, some sort of communication as well that you've been waiting for, is going to be coming in. Your ships are coming in now, and they're going to be coming in quite swiftly. Okay, so this could be communication, ethereal communication, like psychic communication, or invitations for you to, like the Three of Wands can be about business and commerce and stuff like that. He's a merchant. Okay, so like you might be able to make money off of your psychic abilities and stuff like that, or this is about your general career here, that you've been waiting for movement, and maybe for the initial first half of the year, and now you're going to start seeing a lot more movement and invitations and communications coming in for you. It's going to look differently for everyone because this is a general reading, okay? Then with the Knight of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So not the Knight of Cups, the King of, I'm sorry, I'm so scattered. The King of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. So very good couple vibe, like masculine and feminine. Even though they're not part of the same suits, that's okay. So this could be even love coming in for some of you individuals. I don't really focus on love too much. I will mention it when it comes up, but I usually focus on personal development. But we do have here a king and a queen, and we do have the sun, which can be Leo, okay? So a Leo perhaps maybe coming in for you, or you are developing a more intimate relationship. But you're developing your relationship a little bit more with a Leo. Okay, this could even be a partnership or business, a business partner or business union, perhaps with someone that is a Leo or has Leo placements as well. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, she is the most resourceful queen, or even a core card in the whole entire deck. She enjoys her lavish lifestyle. She's worked hard for it. She's actually a very good manager and entrepreneur and supervisor. And she can think outside of the box with real ease. So you're navigating any tumultuous waters, any choppy waters with emotional regulation that is helping you steer the boat through any storms. And your ships are finally arriving, but you're looking at outside of the box, right? With the Queen of Pentacles to how you can utilize all of the resources you have available to you, even the ones that are not available to you, even the ones that you don't even know about. You're seeking out, you're doing research, right? The Knight of Swords can be even about research to maximize your ability to bring in money and to stay grounded too. Remember how I said with this all swift moving momentum, swift moving changes that could perhaps like be turning your whole world upside down because of the depth of the ocean here. And I mentioned in the beginning to keep yourself grounded because the Knight of Swords can be quite ethereal, too much in the head. So the Queen of Pentacles is bringing that energy for you for the remainder of the year to remain more grounded. You're focusing on things in your environment that you can build your skill on, and it's keeping you in a place of solidity. Okay, you're building a solid foundation. And the sun here is actually helping you see things. You're uncovering things that perhaps you didn't necessarily see before, to be resourceful, to maximize anything that's available to you to help you stay grounded and move forward in the rest of the next half of the year. I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't know what is wrong with me. Okay. So then with the sun, we have the Four of Wands. So the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands can be a marriage. So there is definitely something that you could be celebrating. So like I did mention before, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups did show up together here. So this could be a marriage coming in, perhaps, or a proposal, maybe even a celebration. It could be a card about celebrating news. So maybe there is a child was conceived or child is born. It's going to look differently for every one of you. This is a general reading, or can be a celebration of just by the end of the year here, some forward moving momentum with your job, opportunities, or jobs and opportunities coming in with your because of your psychic abilities. Okay. Yeah, this card can also be a portal because this kind of looks like a portal here. So I'm seeing you're going to be having a little bit of a like the latter half of the year is going to start in the middle, like the summer into the fall is going to be maybe a little bit tumultuous, but you're going to handle it quite well. And then it's going to be it's like an initiatory portal that you're going to, and by the end everything is going to clear up because you're going to, it's like an initiation type of thing. What I'm getting is that you are in the end going to be able to see things. You're going to see how resourceful you're because of the tough times you have gone through. It's kind of like showing you what you're capable of, and by the end it's going to be you're going to be celebrating, and things are going to be a lot lighter. Okay. All right. Let's end off here with a Star Code Astro Oracle card, and we have Taurus. So cultivating. Taurus is all about money. It's all about stability and about building a strong foundation for the rest of your life. And I like seeing that when we have the Queen of Pentacles here as well, because she is a card that signifies Taurus, can be a card that signifies Taurus with the resourcefulness, okay? Taurus asks you to hold still, dig in, grow roots, and strengthen over time. Manifest in a practical way. Signified by a bull standing in its field, Taurus rules the neck and the voice. Its purpose is to bring life into matter through growing wildflowers and crops, through our muscular strength and the sensual potential of our bodies, and through the solidness of our material resources. Work with the metaphor of gardening. Plow the ground, plant the seeds, nurture the crops with water and fertilizer, and protect those crops from predation. Grow roots rather than travel. Investigate what concrete form your project should take and the next practical steps in that direction. Appreciate the senses. Notice what you see, smell, hear, feel, and taste. Use the senses to be in the present moment and let time flow. Cuddle and feed. In a relationship, listen to both the signals of the body, the chemistry, and the practicalities of your life to give it a fertile field. Cultivate your garden. Like a slowly growing flower basking in the sun, find contentment in this moment. Explore the roots of the situation. Ask what feeds this idea or what feeds your soul. If you're feeling pushed about it, sit, hold still, grow roots, and let the storm pass over you. Right? Like, that's what I mean. Like growing the roots, being grounded while the storm is happening and not reacting too much, right? Where was I here? Don't hurry, right? What I said with the Knight of Swords. Play the long game as you plant and tend your crops. So very awesome reading for you, Virgo. And I apologize if I seemed a little bit scattered. I really don't know what's going on. So if you enjoyed this reading, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That is something that you'd like to do. You can hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your end of the year, wow. All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.